Custom tactics, an aspect of FIFA which entails hundreds, if not thousands, of different tactics that allow us to outplay and outsmart the opponent. I mean, if you can surface tactics that will indeed beat pretty much anyone in FIFA, then you can call yourself the special one, just like you know who.
I think I'm a special one.
And although I've stressed how important it is for you guys to essentially develop your own custom tactics to tailor to how you play, as of course our play styles are all different, there is of course an unlimited amount of comments asking for my custom tactics. As I continue to get rank 1 throughout the majority of my weekend leads and of course pursuit through Elite Division, this is my rank 1 and Elite Division custom tactics in FIFA 23. Not gonna lie, we've made changes, quite a few in fact. I will admit, the 4-2-2, and that is the formation which of course I've been using throughout the early stages of FIFA 23. I have been struggling in Elite Division against pro players, and so I've had to make some changes. Indeed, you're going to see those changes in the Nets No Money Spent Road to an Event more in depth of how I made those changes, but I will say I have been using two formations lately. It's the 4-3-2-1 and of course the old faithful, the 4-2-2-2. If you watched my custom tactics video last week, you would know what these are, so I'm not necessarily going to go through them. It's the same, as you can see, and instructions are also the same. If you want more in-depth on these custom tactics, then last week's video is the one for you. Today, though, we are primarily going into the 4-3-2-1 because these are the two formations that I am using in Foot Champions and in Elite 1 on the RTG, which we're not far off qualifying, but hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll do so coming into this end of the week. But as you see, for our custom tactics, we're keeping them simple. It's the instructions that are super important for this formation, but the three determining factors of custom tactics are all balanced, okay? And of course, depth is 65. We like to pressure our opponent manually with width on 50 for defensive style. It's already a pretty standard formation in terms of width, so we don't need to make it any more narrower or any more wider. In terms of our width, it's 50 again for offense, and then we have 7 players in the box. I like getting a few more forward, and this 7 number will make a lot of sense coming into the instructions. But in terms of balanced, it's on balance simply because I like to have all my players sticking to their positions, apart from the ones that I am obviously triggering to go forwards with the instructions, and as we move in to do that. As you can see, and this is very important, I have the 4-3-2-1, but the way it actually sets up defensively is through a 4-4-2. Hear me out. The way it works is that you see we have Neymar on comeback on defense, and with that, essentially, Neymar will come back, sit next to De Bruyne in the defense to sit back and have a 4-4-2 setup, and that's simply because our left CM is on cover wing. So when he's back, he'll be back covering the wing. So it will set up as a 4-4-2. Then, as you can see, our two attackers, we have Haaland on the left forward position on stay forward, and then of course we have Mbappe on mixed. Now, in terms of this formation, we also have our wingback Cancelo on overlap, and then we have Walker on stay back while attacking. Overlap and balanced for Cancelo because I like having him get forward, and this is very important because the way we build up with the 4-3-2-1, we are using the midfield because there are a lot of passing options in the midfield, but then we are drifting the ball out wide as we get towards the 18-yard box to then drag the defenders out. This will open up space in the middle, and it will allow us to essentially score more goals. And of course, all of these are pretty much standard apart from the two other midfielders who are on stay back while attacking and cover centre. This is what I've been using in Elite, and I find it has been working. Of course, defensively, it's something that is not as good as a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-2-2-2 or a 4-3-3 third variation. But what I will say is, it's very good in the attack and you overload the midfield, which is the greatest aspect of this formation, the 4-3-2-1. Those are the custom tactics. They're working for me now, and I hope you guys enjoyed them. You can keep in touch with how I'm going with these tactics on the No Money Spent Road to an Event, the series that I have on this channel, where I show you the ins and outs of what it takes to make an esport event. You can check that out on the channel. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this custom tactics video. Of course, I'll have more coming out for you guys throughout the year. But as always, I hope you have a good day. I'm out. Sayonara, au revoir, adios, salam, ciao. Goodbye.